Greetings and salutations, everyone. Welcome back to another weapon guide. One is being very weird today. Today we're covering the Fabled Tortoise, which I did get in the Let's Play, first try, and twice in a row with that, but for some reason I don't have it. But we're going over the Fabled Tortoise today. I've already got it in the Let's Play. I'm going to show where you can get it. In order to get it, you need to get Sanctuary in the Sky during the story, so just play through the story. And you'll gain access to the Caustic Caverns. By going to Caustic Caverns... Let me take care of them. Stop, drop, and roll! By getting the mission perfectly peaceful, you'll be able to go all the way over here, and it will spawn a unique enemy. You can probably see the unique enemy right here. This is blue. So it's a big old chrysalis. Best way to fight a chrysalis, usually for me, is just melee build. And you will be completely fine usually. And blue is a chance to drop the shot. I kept getting the first try during the actual mission. Now for some reason I don't have the one my Zero has, and I can't send one over as the Maya that I have as a way to show backup weaponry. So I'll probably have to do a couple of farms. That somehow is glitched, but I will be right back once I do get it. Okay, blue had just dropped it there. So, Fabled Tortoise, win by a hair. It's a really good shield, ain't gonna lie. But I want to show how to make it something quite unique. So, as I said in the last play, while you're wearing it, you do lose a certain percentage of your max health, whatever it says on here. So in this case I have 474 less health, which honestly for Zero ain't that bad. But you also move super slow while you have it. But if you were to break the shield, well, it's just going to take a little bit. Whoa! I completely forgot about those gas bubbles. We're going to run around for a little bit. When your shield is broken, eventually, soon, yeah, it takes a while, but it's got high capacity. When it's broken, you do have increased movement speed, and the best way for me to showcase how that works is actually to send it to another character. So I will be right back on a different character with this thing in particular, because there are some cool glitches you can do with the Fabled Tortoise I want to show. So I will be right back. Well, that was certainly annoying. So, back in Sanctuary as the max level 0, I just want to show off a couple things real quick. We're going to use the level 16 version of Tortoise because my electric went out. So thanks everyone for dealing with that. I say thanks to everyone, but I don't want to blame anyone specific in my family. It's just I wish I knew the electric would go out. Now, in order to reduce the Fabled Tortoise to zero capacity and gain the movement speed, there are ways to do that. You could hit yourself with a shock grenade and all that stuff, but a way I like to do it is if you equip a sniper class mod for Zero specifically, it will reduce your shield capacity by a percentage shown on the item card. In this case, it's a million less capacity, essentially. So by doing that with a low-level Tortoise, you have no shield, but you also still count as having, well, 0 shield, because that's how it should work. So you gain the movement speed without any of the cost. If you combine this with some skills and zeros trees, so if we go with obviously follow through for extra movement speed, 40%, can't argue that. And if you do get innovate, you will gain 35 movement speed. That's a whole 75% while Deception is active, and if you have a kill skill active. It has to be both. So what we're going to do is we're going to show how fast Zero can run by just going to the dust and killing some regular guys. Some, you know, things. This is where the value of the Tortoise can come in. If you have a way to constantly strip your shield and give yourself more movement speed, Maya gets a really fun way of doing this as well with her skill and her skill tree. As you can see with all this, now yes, you don't really get all of your melee damage. That's why I'd recommend having Fearless. You'll gain some gun damage in that. As you can see, yeah, running super fast, and there is another way to make this work out really well. So what we're going to do is see if we can get a kill on something. Whoops. Now of course you could be put down here, so what I want to do is grab something specific. I want to get the Anarchist equipped. I didn't even equip my melee thing, which is funny. I'm probably going to end up dead. Actually, maybe not. Right. Here's our movement speed now. You can see pretty fast. And because that is pretty fun to just run around Deception Zero, and there is another way you can make the shield shine in just an amazing way. That's enough for showing off the Tortoise. Obviously that is where its value comes from. So I'll be making another weapon guide in Caustic Caverns next episode. I will see you guys then.